Welcome once more, lovely people of Biafra, lovers of freedom. The men of the defense forces have rained heavy Woto on the military. They came to pillage, to attack, to cause mayhem like they've always done. But the spirit of the land that works with the men of the defense forces arrested them. And when they were arrested, Obunigwe dealt with them, and the remainder of the personnel were well handled by the men of the defense forces. I would show you videos of it, and then I will also show you a second video of the visit of the Prime Minister to Itai Anan state in Akwa Ibom, the old Akwa Ibom state. You will discover that those people who continue to tell you that where has Simon Ekpa received the authority from the owners of the land, you are going to see it. You are going to discover that the PM has been going from state to state, receiving, authority from the owners of the land to go ahead. He has been receiving authority from the owners of the land to go ahead and, declare Biafra. But people think he's doing it by himself without knowing that this man is a very smart man and has already taken permission from the peoples of Biafra. I want you to watch the two videos. Share widely so that your people will also get this information. Thank you.
Efo ebe ụmụ idi otu anọ na ebe a ka Ogbunigwe jidere ha. Taa bụ November 19, 2024 ka ha bịara na duty post dị na Mbosi ka ha bịa mee ochi n'ụwa ha ihe ekwensu mmụọ na utu ya na-ejiri ozi emeghe ya arịrị. Ị na-anya ịfụ ebe ha pakịsịrị ebe a ka a na-emeghe ihe ekwensu ihe edebere gbuo na ha meghe ihe ekwensu meghe ya arịrị ha nọ die ha ngịsịa ike egwuna ha manwụ ya ha ya eme ume adịghị ha ihe egbe ya ka nsị ka mmụọ mee ya vidiyo obere vidiyo nna m ka ịfụ ụmụ gị n'ọrụ Obinigwe n'ọrụ ya gazie mpamonsa ụmụ gị n'ọrụ sa
Simon Ekpa Njoku agụmụka onye na obodo ego anampọnka jeneka ụvannenarufa itiare kondo were oruru na inwego afode eruru na inwe the 50 mile abemise kongo tiare kondo ndintuwewo afokebe moya ina Nigeria tongerongo mfina fona Nigeria tongo afode were uto foyoki bake pobo avumpomparu after foyaga wumfenelo ni yanga mbiemo ibere weishoki somu yiba daga Nigeria Simon Ekpa Njoku afode were na kara were ni daga wore mkusong uwa muda fiek komu de fiek Njoku.
I thank you, people of Itai Anan today, especially the crowd I'm seeing there. This is the second meeting I'm having today, by the way, or from the Homeland Factor government. And the crowd has always been very, very overwhelming. And even with the raining and all the things that happened before this gathering, people still struggle to be here. And there are many others that are not in the screen. So can you please put Thomas on the screen as well? Because the thing is not only happening in the square. There are places where people have gathered. As you can see, Thomas on the screen. Also celebrating in their own. So for those asking, where are the people that are voting? This is how the Biafra has come. And a lot of people are still asking, what is going on? We're already home. They will continue to wonder. They will continue. Our job is to confuse them as much as we can. until December 2nd. I want you to understand that everybody, both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria, has come to understand that this particular lies has become truth. If you can't hear, can't you see? People of Anan, Itai, I am very, very happy to be here with you. And I wish this has happened before now. And I hope that immediately after the declaration, more of this gathering will be happening as we continue to work on the recognition of Biafra and then work on the transitional government. At the same time, during this convention, the internal message will be passed to the entire de facto government and instruction will be given on what to do. So far so good. Things are happening on their own. And I'm very, very happy for what I have seen today, waiting to see more in the coming weeks. During this time of convention, everybody must organize themselves, compose themselves for us to show to the world that the Nigeria terrorists and corrupt leaders do not have control over the Biafra people. And when they say, we are saying things that Biafrans want to hear, we are talking things that Biafra want to hear. We are only saying always the thing that Biafra wants to hear. So if people can actually reason like this, which means they know what people want and they are not doing it. And if we are come to do what people want, what is the problem with that? If people want freedom, and we are giving them the freedom by fire, by force, and they keyed into this freedom because they see that we are preaching it in reality, and they have come to follow what we are doing. What is that? What is the problem there? Why others say they don't want to preach freedom? They just want to create awareness so that you know that you need freedom. We come not to create only awareness, we come to give you the freedom by force. The time for preaching that you need awareness is over. You already know that you need freedom. So why am I coming to waste my time, waste many years to tell you you need freedom when you already told me you need freedom? You have given me a vote of 50 million over. As you can see, they don't understand what is going on. I believe that with this happening, some of them will be very, very ashamed. The Biafra 40 state is completely with the Biafra government in exile and the de facto government in the homeland. 120%. And we are proving it by everything that anybody can see today. From the least to the highest population in each state. From the state level to the county level to the district level. And this is what is happening here. As you can see, the crowd in one county. Because, you know, we can't gather everybody in Itai, Anan state and let them come to the same square. It is impossible.
Yes, so
today, we have been able to prove that it is not just the 5 eastern states like they are bragging and trying to let you know. Look at Biafrans cut across board and they have given their mandate to the Biafra government. And we are going to lead this particular liberation from the 2nd of December. Many of them who don't understand what is happening, of course they understand, but they refuse to embrace the reality. From the 2nd of December, they will know that indeed we know the road to freedom. And for you in Itai state that have believed in what we are doing, believe in this government, and has given this trust to me, my assurance and promise is that I will never ever betray this trust. Rather, I will prove that I am here to drag everybody to freedom. If you find yourself in the map of Itai state, whether you like it or not, the majority carries the vote. We will drag you.
yes, so
Thank you very much for inviting me today. It will happen. Everybody must stand very resolute. We are about, approaching the end of the tunnel, and the light is shining very brightly. So everybody must be very, very vigilant, very, very careful. In the next coming weeks, we will start activating the Biafra Defense Forces in the entire 40 states. It's not going to be easy, but we are getting there. We will activate it. And let me tell you, anybody that is thinking that we're going to start shooting bombs or throwing bombs here and there, the person did not follow us for a very long time. What we are doing now is diplomatic, political approach to Biafra independence, recognition. And that will start immediately. We have legal document that we are going to generate from the 2nd of December. Everything we are doing today is just to create awareness that Biafra need freedom. Now, from the 2nd of December, we will have mandate of Biafra people. We don't know how many people are going to give us that mandate until we make the official, we have the official result of the self-referendum. Then we'll be able to know and prove to the international community that so number of Biafrans has given us the mandate. From there, our constitution will come. From there, all the instruments that will make us to be recognized and meet the criteria under Montevideo Convention will be met. And we are going to gather all those documents that we are going to generate in Finland and begin to pursue the recognition of Biafra. And then we are going to continue to give Nigeria Woto. Because from that document, we will be punching their bags, punching their stomach in Biafra land while we are pursuing the recognition of Biafra from America to the United Nations. And I'm telling you today, we have been able to secure numbers of powerful representatives from the United States. And it is not by corruption, but it is the right thing to do for peace, stability, and calmness to return to the entire Sahel region. They owe the duty to make that happen. And the only way that will be possible is to recognize Biafra as an independent state. Then we will start the process of reconciliation, rebuilding the region, and at the same time, restoring peace and stability, and make sure that there will be no piracy anymore in the Gulf of Guinea. This is what we are bringing to the table. America can never, ever reject this. And I want all of you to understand that we are closer to America where we are than staying in Africa. That's why we promised you people that we will bring the Biafra freedom from exile. You people remember I told you, we will bring this particular freedom from diaspora. Nobody knew what I was saying. But today, it is getting clearer. Like I have said to every other person I have met before, I may not be able to explain everything that is going to happen after 2nd of December. But you know, when we started, a lot of things you know today, you didn't know it. A lot of things that have come clearer. How we are going to get this freedom, you didn't know it. But as we move on, you'll be seeing things unfolding and you get a clearer picture. So after 2nd of December, the move we're going to make, the document we're going to sign, the treaties of the United Nations we're going to sign, and everything we're going to do will begin to clear, you know, the kind of the direction the Biafra government is taking to restore the lost sovereign state of Biafra. So people of Itai Anan state, I want you to understand that do not mind those who look down on you today. Do not mind those who laugh at you today. It is part of the struggle for freedom. People are going to laugh at you, but just know that you know what you are doing. People are going to mock you. Remember, you know what you are doing, and you know who you are following. That is the most important thing. That you know who you are following, and you trust that person you are following, and you give your trust on that government. That's what matters. Forget whatever any other person is saying. And at the end of the day, you are going to be their king. I mean, you are going to be their king, because by the time they realize that they have gone the wrong way, they will come back to you begging. Then you are going to give the condition. And the condition is well grounded in our constitution, that we are going to vote for the adoption during the convention in Finland. There we are going to show them where they belong. But for now, let them enjoy their laugh, let them enjoy their mockery, but remember, stay focused, because the people that are mocking you today do not have any better plan or any better alternative to what you are doing. You know exactly what you are doing, and you know that this is going to bring Biafra. Let me tell you, for the very first time in the history of Biafra agitation or struggle or liberation or fight, we have been able to educate, penetrate, and start educating the United States Congress. And as Donald Trump is coming, we are also going to penetrate and start educating the Department of State. That's where we are going. People don't know how this is work. We know how it works. And from here, I will say thank you very much for inviting me today. Remember to look and watch your neighbor and your brother. Do not leave anybody behind. Whenever you see any danger, inform your neighbor so that all of us will be there to laugh at those who laugh at us today. Thank you very much. May God bless you.